Thank you all for attending this special day for the bride and groom. I worked very hard to get everything in place. Please silence all cellular devices and refrain from any flash photography. I can't have anything go wrong today. We want to thank SVU for hosting this wedding. George! What? Oh no, I gotta go. Thank you for coming and enjoy.
I hate theater. You know what I do when I'm sitting in a darkened theater waiting for the show to begin? I pray. Please let it be a good show. And let it be short. Keep the actors out of the audience. I didn't pay good money to have the fourth wall come crashing down around my ears. I just want a story. A few good songs that'll take me away. I just want to be entertained. I mean, isn't that the point? Oh, hello. How are we doing today? I'm feeling a little blue myself. A little anxious for no particular reason. Anyway, whenever I'm feeling this way, blue, I like to listen to my music. So, I was going through my record bin this morning. Yes, records. And what did I find? One of my favorite shows, Gable and Stein's The Drowsy Chaperone. Remember? It's the full cast, including Beatrice Stockwell as the chaperone. Isn't she elegant? And this is a full 15 years before she became Dame Beatrice Stockwell. Can you believe it? So, would you indulge me? Would you let me play this record for you now?
Oh, there you are. How do I look? You look radiant, Mrs. Tottenville. Oh, how I love this dress so. It never goes out of style. It's a miracle, madam. My dress, my fancy dress. I don't know why I'm wearing it, I must confess. My dress, I love my dress. Would someone tell me why I put it on? Yes. Your dress, your fancy dress. 'Twas such a pleasure airing it, restitching and repairing it. God bless your dress. It's one fine dress, and I will tell you why you put it on. Wedding bells will ring, wedding bells will chime. Madam, you're the hostess, and it's happy wedding time. Wedding bells will ding, wedding bells will dong. Wedding bells will ding-a-ling, and we will ding along. Your fancy dress. We're very, very glad you put it on. Wedding guests have come. Wedding guests are here. Wedding guests are at the door, and soon they will appear.
I'm Robert, the bridegroom. I'm here to marry Janet. Of Dudley's follies, who I love a lot.
I'm George, that's George, his best man George. I'm honored to be doing what a best man ought. Mrs. Tottenham, don't worry, I have this whole wedding plan out. The key is organization, see? Each string represents a task yet to be completed. Pay the musicians, yell at the florist, and book the minister. This whole wedding is going to run like clockwork.
Oh, is there going to be a wedding?
I'm Belting, producer. I've lost my leading lady. I've gotta stop this wedding or I'm not worth the squat.
I'm kidding, just kidding. I came with Mr. Belting. I'll be a leading lady if I get my shot.
We're pastry chefs, we cross off our pastry chefs, no bakery. A bakery is what we got.
How done for, my name it is, how done for. I have the king of romance, so I can kiss a lot.
You are the king of promise, so you did.
wedding time. Someone hasn't come, someone isn't here. Where's Janet Van de Graaff and when will she appear? It's Janet Van de Graaff.
I'm Janet Van de Graaff, here to marry Robert Morrison, giving up a life of glamour to tie him
Am I late?
I'm the chaperone, Janet Van de Graaff, maid of honor, friend and confidant, and all that rot.
Weddings make me drowsy.
It's really happening, truly happening, almost happening. What is happening?
I'm Trix, the aviatrix, queen of the sky. I circle through the stratus in my modern apparatus. I'm Trix, the aviatrix. I gotta fly. I'll see you when they die the night. A wedding to make.
A wedding, all together, giving up the stage alone. We're debonair bridegroom, a hairy producer, jovial gangster composing education chefs, a flaky Lothario, and an aviator. And of course, my favorite character, the Drowsy Chaperone. What more do you need for an evening's entertainment?
Wedding bells will ring, wedding bells will chime, wedding bells will celebrate a happy wedding time. Wedding bells will ding, wedding bells will dawn, wedding bells will ding-a-ling, and we will ding along.
Wasn't that wonderful? Yes. And we will ding along. I don't even know what that means. All right, I'll lead you through this record as best I can. Don't worry, it won't be hard to follow. So, we begin with a welcome. Love-struck room.
Well, I just want to thank you all for coming. Say, I must be some lucky fellow. Who would have thought that I, Robert Martin, would be married a glamorous showgirl, and that glamorous showgirl would be willing to give up her successful career for me, Robert Martin. Here's to Janet Van de Graaff, the most beautiful girl in the world.
Absolutely not.
Excuse me?
Groom wasn't see his bride on the day of the wedding. It's bad luck.
I hope you heard that. That's the plot. Basically, hang on for the ride.
Breakfast will be served in the Arabian room.
Look, you keep Janet away from Robert. You're the chaperone. That's your only job. Aye, aye, one happy time.
Oh, Robert, who's my funny bunny?
I am. I'm your funny bunny.
The bride and the groom are whisked away, and we turn our attention to the B plot, which involves the producer.
Mr. Felton!
Getting married in the show business.
Mr. Felton!
Doesn't she know I got obligations?
Mr. Felton, I can be your new leading lady. You said it yourself. I'm useless in the chorus.
Kitty, for the last time, we've got what it takes.
But I've been taking lessons. Singing, acting, ballet.
Ballet.
Yeah, I'm pretty good too. Last week, just report Swan and Lake.
Kitty, I don't have time for this.
Oh, indeed, for Mr. Felton.
Not now.
Perhaps a nice profiterole.
No. The Pat can give you something else to chew on.
Yeah, culinary food.
What? You're confused to be expected. Although we stand here in the guises and pastry chefs, we are also
In primary employees words of a certain individual who happens to be
the largest investor in Belgic Follies. He sent us here
at pastry chefs.
to express his concern about Mrs. Vandergraft's impending nuptials.
Specifically,
That if she leaves the show,
then there ain't no show.
you tell your boss this wedding ain't gonna happen. You have my word.
Oh, we'll take your word, all right.
But to go back on that word would be a recipe for disaster. Now, I hope we've made ourselves perfectly eclair.
One can only hope.
You've got to be kidding me! Don't talk to me.
All right, you can drop the pastry chef routine.
Alas, we cannot.
We're on the lamb.
Land's an entree, you macaroon. In the meantime, feel free to browse the dessert carousel.
Travel to lead a surprise. It's to die for.
Holy cats, Mr. Feltrick! They're gangsters!
Very perceptive, kitty. Now go powder your face.
You gotta stop this wedding. But how? How? How?
Always thought that moment was a little overplayed. So, with the story well on its way, let's go to the groom's room.
Hey there, handsome. Show me those pearly whites. All right. Now, it's perfectly normal for a groom to be nervous on his wedding day. It is? Of course. Hey there, Mr. Mirror Man. Shaking and quaking. Trembling like them fraidy cats do. Something big be bothering you. You know what you got? Cold feet, cold feet. Brother, you've got cold feet. You can make them cold feet hot with a little young feet. Old feet can be uncontrolled feet. Better make them cold feet trot down the aisle.
Well, why don't you just climb back into your muddle, you backstabbing worm? Well, now I have to find a new minister. Say, what are you up to?
Singing a song. A Dixie remedy for wedding day jitters.
You think you've got jitters? You've got the easy part. I've still got to get rice, spoon ears, and a minister. I've got the weight of this wedding on my shoulders.
George, sounds like you've got cold feet.
What do I got?
Cold feet.
What do I want?
Cold feet.
What do I do? Scold feet?
No! You make the cold feet
don't you go out for a skate instead? That's what I'd like to do when I want to blow off some steam. Roller skate.
George, you think of everything.
Wait, what am I thinking? No. You might see Janet. Here, take this blindfold.
George, what would I do without you?
Just looking out for you, my boy. And no more tap dancing. Wedding bells will ring. Wedding bells will chime. Wedding bells will celebrate.
Just ignore it. Happens occasionally. It'll stop soon. Just ignore it. What do you want? Well, that's it. It's ruined. Let's just shake that off. Let's go back into our minds to 1928. They didn't have cell phones back in 1928. I'm sure they had something for the ruining of moments. Bugles or something. Happy wedding time! So the scene shifts. We find the bride, the glamorous Janet Vandergraff, entertaining questions from reporters as she lounges by the pool.
Miss Vandergraff, is it true that you gave up a successful career to marry a man you hardly know? Yes. Robert and I are on the Lido deck of the Ile-de-France. He amused me with stories of his father's oil interests. He giggled briefly, and then he proposed. So you won't be returning to state ever?
I shan't.
You shan't?
I shan't.
Can we play on that?
Of course. One more question.
I got a question. How can you do with the footlights when you know very well you got grease paint in your veins?
Victor, please.
Oh, Janet, I am begging you. Stop the mug, stay with the follies. I'll give you anything you want. I'll even put your name of mine on the marquee.
Oh, Victor, if you think this is about vanity, you couldn't be more wrong. I don't want to show off no more. I don't want to sing tunes no more. I don't want to ride moons no more. I don't want to show off. I don't want to wear this no more. Play the saucy Swiss no more. Below my signature no more. I don't want to show off.
Janet,
Please don't try to control me. I've made up my mind, and that's it. I quit. I'm leaving it all behind. I don't want to be cute no more. Make the balcony hoot no more. I don't want to bear fruit no more. I don't want to show off. She don't want to show off no more. Not me. Say the name in the news no more. Get the glowing reviews no more. I don't want to show off. She don't want to show off. I don't want to show off. She don't want to show off no more. Off no more. Not me. She don't want to be cheered no more, praised no more, grabbed no more, touched no more, loved no more. I don't want to show off. She don't want to show off. I don't want to show off. She don't want to show off. I don't want to show
Did I miss something?
Well, Mr. Felton, it's painfully obvious Miss Vandergraft is looking to do life on stage.
Can't you see it's Carousel?
Don't worry, this isn't over yet.
Yeah, I'm surprised she didn't do an encore.
I don't want to encore no more.
Keep on shouting more, more, no more. She don't want to
Okay, begging and grumbling didn't work. I want to plan B. For that, I'm going to need an accomplice. La, 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 la. Excuse me, I don't believe we've met.
I am Adolfo.
You are Adolfo?
I am Adolfo.
Not the Adolfo.
Yes, I am Adolfo.
Funny, you don't look like a scoundrel.
Yes, What?
Why just now I overheard the groom say that Adolfo was a scoundrel.
Adolfo is a scoundrel.
Those very words.
Adolfo is a scoundrel.
It's like I'm hearing it again.
This is outrageous. Well,
You must take matters into your own hands. You know what they say. The best way to get revenge on a man is through his woman.
through his woman.
You, Adolfo, you must kiss his bride.
Adolfo will kiss his bride. That will show them that Adolfo is no scoundrel. Show me to this bride.
In a few hours, I'm going to be Mrs. Robert Martin. Oh, my head is just spinning.
Yes, life is a mad whirlwind. This is a really interesting scene. It's the only time in the entire show that Janet and the chaperone are alone together on stage. Jane Roberts, who plays Janet, was an emerging star, but Beatrice Stockwell, the chaperone, was already well established and a force to be contended with.
I know it seems crazy to give up a successful career to marry a man I hardly know, but somehow, for some reason, when I look into his eyes, his big, funny eyes, I get all woozy. And that's love, isn't it?
Not necessarily. The wooziness could be caused by any number of things. I mean, I'm woozy right now, and I'm certainly not in love.
Now, Beatrice Stockwell was famous for her rousing anthems. She demanded that a rousing anthem be included in every show she ever did, even if it wasn't appropriate. But you just couldn't say no to her. That's star power.
Really, you're not being the least bit helpful. Couldn't you at least allay my fears with a few choice words of inspiration?
Inspiration? Really, dear, that is not my forte.
Yes, but if you...
As we stumble along through life's funny journey, as we stumble along into the blue, we look here and we look there, seeking answers anywhere,
barely knowing left from right, nor right from wrong. Then the best we can do is hope a bluebird will sing his song as we stumble along.
That's quite nice, Chaperone, but I don't see how it pertains to my situation.
Let me explain. As we stumble along through life's crowded dance floors, as we push and we shove, we live and we learn. And when we finally leave the bar and we see that morning star, we pull our bootstraps up and homeward turn. Then we stumble away through dawn's blinding sunbeams, barely knowing right from right, nor left from wrong. But as long as we can hear that little bluebird, there'll be a song as we stumble along, as we stumble, bumble, fumble, plumble, as we stumble along. Don't you just love her?
Oh, well, that was quite inspirational, Chaperone, but I'm still conflicted. Please just tell me, is Robert the man for me?
My dear, that's something you'll have to decide for yourself.
But I just don't know if he loves me.
Why don't you ask him? Why don't you just say, Roger, do you love me?
Robert. And I'm not allowed to see him. In fact, it's your job to keep me away from him.
You're right. And I take my job very, very seriously. However, just this moment I'm feeling terribly, terribly drowsy. I'm afraid I'm going to have a lie down. Now, whatever you do, don't go into the garden seeking out your fiancé to ask him the question upon which your future happiness depends.
Oh, thank you, Chaperone. I just have to know if he loves me.
Oh, such a fool. Still, I envy her. Oh, when will love come crashing through my door? No. I am my boyfriend, and you are the bride. No, I am not. But this is bridal suite. You are the only one here, therefore you must be the bride. Yes. Me no bride. Perhaps I could take a message. Come on. Dear Mrs. Vandegraff Bride, I must kiss you. Sooner is better. Signed, Adolfo, King of Romance. Well, it seems you found me out. You've seen through my little ruse. Ah, so you are the bride. Apparently, yes. Take me, Adolfo! Oh, no. Not Adolfo. Adolfo. I must make you remember my name. But how can I make you remember my name? I'm sure that you have heard the name of the a ladies' man who wins the claim of the well, lovely miss, I am the same. I introduce myself, I am Adolfo.
Nice to meet you.
Now, just in case you didn't hear, I'll try to make it very clear that lovely ladies always cheer. When I repeat myself, I am Adolfo.
Understood.
Yes, I do it now, do it in hours. Now let us see if you can remember my name.
I'll give it a shot.
Now who's the fellow that you see?
Adolfo.
And how should you refer to me?
Adolfo.
And who is it will always be?
Adolfo.
Now sing it proudly.
You are Adolfo.
Now let me spell it out for you. Girl, you lovely ladies that didn't hear because you are hard of hearing or something. I don't know.
Was my mother's favorite scene in the entire show. I think it was her secret fantasy to be swept off her feet by a total stranger. But that's what musicals are all about, right? Romantic fantasy, falling in love at the drop of a hat, spontaneous tangoing, finding yourself in an insanely romantic setting, like a garden.
Don't worry, madam. I'm wearing the blindfold. I'm getting married today. I'm an accident waiting to happen.
Blindfold?
I'm sorry, who am I speaking to?
Why, it's me. I mean, Mimi. Mimi from France.
This scene couldn't be any more ridiculous.
So, you're marrying Janet Vandergraff, no?
Yeah. Oui.
I hear she's very beautiful
Oui.
and glamorous.
Oui.
I hear she has an exceptionally broad range and excels both being comedic and dramatic roles.
I'm sorry, I'm having trouble placing your accent. What part of France did you say you were from?
Oh, the middle part, where it makes the toast. So, you're telling me about your, how do you say it in English? Fiancé?
That's right.
So, when was the moment you knew that she was the only one for you?
It's a funny story, actually. We were standing on the Lido deck of l'Isle de France.
Yes?
I was amusing her with stories of my father's oil interests.
And then what happened?
And then I looked into her eyes, her big, glamorous eyes, and I felt all woozy.
And then you fell. And then you fell?
And then I fell, right on my keister. And then I said, I guess I don't have my sea legs yet.
But we have them at the dock.
That's what she said. And then we kissed.
Wait! You just get straight stretched on your wedding day!
Oh, no. What have I done? Wait, come back.
Well, it seems that the blindfolded, fake French accent led to a terrible misunderstanding. What a mess! Will it all It's a musical. Everything always works out in musicals. In the real world, nothing ever works out. And the only people who burst into song are the hopelessly deranged.
Where was Aldolfo?
Mr. Felsick, you don't need Janet no more. I can be your new leading lady.
Kitty. Not now.
But I've been working on a new mind reading act. Presenting Kitty, the incomprehensible. Now think of something.
Oh, I'm thinking of something, all right.
Wait, I'm getting it. Pick up some milk and a loaf of rye bread and don't forget to shave your legs.
You reading your own mind, you idiot?
No wonder it was so easy.
Mr. Felton,
It would seem the wedding's proceeding according to schedule.
now it's time to receive your just desserts. What do you think, partner? What's your look for Mr. Felton?
Yeah, how about a Toledo surprise?
A surprise, I've never heard of that.
The people who have heard of it are truly never heard from again.
We'll share the recipe with you.
First, you chop the nuts.
Then you pound the dough, and then you bake it up nice and slow. Then you got a Toledo surprise.
Say, could you run that by me again?
It's a very simple recipe, Mr. Felton. First, you chop the nuts.
Then you pound the dough, and then you bake it up nice and slow. Then you got a Toledo surprise.
Say, why don't we give him a taste?
All right.
Hold it!
What style? What grace? What rhythm? Open your fists. And now shake them. Now give me that recipe one more time. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Go!
Chop the nuts, pound the dough, bake it up
Right.
nice and slow. Then you got a Toledo surprise.
Sell it!
Pick the peach, peel the skin, mush it up, throw it in. That's a tasty Toledo surprise.
Cooking?
Heat it up, then you sweeten it up. When you heat it up, if it tries to rise, don't let it, it's a snap. Try it, folks. Whip your whites, split your yolks. Then you got a Splendido Toledo surprise.
You boys are naturals.
Honest?
Keep it up. I'll go work on the contracts.
Hey!
5, 6, 7, 8.
Ooh, Mr. Felsick, what's going on here?
Maybe I'm working on the new act.
Toledo surprise!
You mean you're putting gangsters in the show that you won't put me in? They're not even in the
You
union.
got it all wrong. The new act, it's for you. And these boys are your backup dancers.
Backup dancers? Holy cats!
Squeeze the cream, grease the pan, lick the spoon, flip the flan, make you blush your tuxedo. Toledo surprise! Wait. Adolfo, make an announcement. Adolfo has kissed the bride.
What?
Oh, that's not the bride, you idiot! That's the chaperone!
The wedding is on.
The wedding is off. What?
Over Mr. Puchko, her name is Nene. She's very beautiful.
Janet, I couldn't help it. She was just like you, only French.
Other world.
Yes, madam. What is all of this commotion about? The wedding, madam.
Oh, is there going to be a wedding?
Not anymore. Oh, tragedy! What a wonderful, wonderful tragedy. All right, clear the floor, boys. I'll show you how it's done. First you beat it up, then you sweeten it up. When you heat it up, if it tries to rise, don't let it. Toledo surprise.
Surprise!
Wait till it's ready.
Surprise!
Wait till it's ready.
Surprise!
Wait till it's ready. Now it's looking ready.
Surprise!
You got it. Makes me twitch, makes me shake.
permission. At least, it would be if we were actually sitting in a Roscoe theater. But we aren't. So, Act 2 of the Drowsy Chaperone begins with a haunting lament from a very depressed bride. She sings this, standing on the balcony, bathed in the pale blue light of a sympathetic moon, which is ridiculous because it's the middle of the day. Now, while you're listening to this, try to ignore the lyrics. They're not the best, but the tune is beautiful, and it truly communicates the bride's state of mind. Just ignore the lyrics.
I put a bunny on a pedestal and tried to make that bunny stay. And he sat on the top, but he needed to hop, and with other bunnies play far away. He left his carry-on at pedestal beside some pellets in a cup, and I haven't got the strength to clean it up. Oh, bunny, 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 you broke my heart in two, but I'll always save that pedestal for you. Come, my funny bunny, come, my funny bunny.
Okay, here we go. Wait, do you need anyone? I don't need anyone. What about the love of one man? What do I care about the love of one man when I am adored by millions? Now she really lets go.
I'm Janet Vandegraaff. Ain't no nail that I can't hammer. Why give up a life of glamour? Life of glamour? Life of glamour? No!
I love this part. She's having complete mental breakdown.
I'm an accident waiting to happen. I don't want to show off no more. I don't want to spread mirth no more. Be the greatest on earth no more. I don't wanna. Do I wanna show off? And I'm Georgian, the future is Georgian, we'll do just fine. I go on without my funny friend. He makes my heart go pop and drives me hopping mad. Is it my bunny or my pedestal?
interesting than just whining about it. But that's the glory of musical theater, right? Oh, you see, this is what I'm talking about. This is like meant to be happy for 5 seconds, then something starts ringing.
What a beautiful day for a wedding.
I don't want the number ruined by a ringing telephone.
Shall I remove the pews now, or would you prefer I wait until morning?
Why would you have the pews removed?
The bride has called off the wedding, madam.
Oh, underling, never listen to a bride on her wedding day. Love is a very complex emotion. Why, one minute you can be close to someone, and the next, well, you just want to strangle them, you see?
I am familiar with the urge to strangle, yes.
That's just the nature of love. Love makes lovers worry, love makes lovers stress, but here's the fact how much we can't defend. Just like long ago when Romeo loved Juliet, love is always lovely in the end.
But Romeo and Juliet was a tragedy, madam.
Oh, I never read reviews. Love is our world, love can cause a din, and love has always been a trusted friend. 'Twas a happy fate for Aiden and Boleyn. Love is always lovely in the end.
Might I remind you, madam, that Anne Boleyn lost her head?
Yes, she was in love. To weep and Dallow,
Here we go again.
and Samson and Delilah too.
With relief, may I pose a question, madam?
Why, yes, of course.
Why does nothing I say to you ever get through?
Don't mind if I
Love is always lovely in the end.
love is happy when you come down from above, but love will never consciously offend. Love has certainly been kind to me, oh, I true love. Love is always lovely in the end.
But your late husband was a brute.
I don't mean him, you silly coot. Love is always lovely.
Lovely, lovely, lovely. Love is always lovely in the end. Love is always lovely in the end.
That I have become obsessed with.
Oh, Chaperone, there you are. I am in a terrible state.
You surely are. You cannot go to a wedding looking like that.
Wait, are you having heard?
The wedding's been called off. Not your wedding. Mine! Oh, that reminds me. Might I borrow your veil?
You're getting married? But to whom?
Ah, the lady with the back of branches.
You're marrying Aldolfo?
I know, it's strange, but when I look into his eyes, his big clumsy eyes, I get all drowsy. And that's love, isn't it? Yes, dear, that is love. Me?
Right here you are, putting all my cards on the table. Gotta be hurt. Can't take the pressure. Please tell me, is there gonna be a wedding?
Yes, Aldolfo and the chaperone are getting married.
What?
Oh, there you are. I have wonderful news. There's going to be a wedding.
Yes, we know.
You know?
Yes, we just heard.
But who told you? I did. But how did you know?
What difference does it make?
Mrs. Tondale and I are to be married in the garden at 7:30 this evening.
What?
What? Oh, yes.
Congratulations to everyone!
Hey, what kind of cockamamie wedding is this? Everybody's getting married but the bride and groom.
Janet, There you are. I've been looking for you everywhere.
Hello, Mr. Martin.
Don't be this way, Janet. It's our wedding day. And George has gone through all this trouble, and well, I do love you. More than I say.
But you kissed another woman!
Yes. And I just don't understand. I know this may sound ridiculous. But I was kissing that French girl. It's just like kissing you.
Oh, Robert, it was me!
You mean you're Mimi? Well, that French accent was remarkably accurate.
Janet, there you are. Remember, no matter how well you play the part of the happy wife, you'll never ever get a standing ovation, okay? You remember that?
I just don't know. I'm so confused. Chaperone, please, I beg of you, just this once, give me some advice that is coherent and appropriate to the situation. Should I marry Robert?
Now this is the moment coming up. Not only the culmination of the plot, the moment that has fascinated me above any other, has brought me back to this record again and again. Here it comes.
My advice to you is,
And this is it. Listen.
while you can,
Is she saying live while you can or leave while you can?
while you can.
I mean, it's Beatrice Stockwell, so it might as well be a cynical quip. But this is a wedding after all, and that's exactly what you think when you're standing at the altar. Live or leave. And you have to live, because in the larger sense of things, it's better to have lived than left, right?
While you can.
You have no idea how many times I've listened to that.
Oh, Chaperone, you certainly have a way with words. Robert, my answer is yes.
I will marry you.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Well, Mr. Feldick, it looks like the wedding's a done deal.
Now you're in a trouble.
And there's nothing you can't do about it. But there is. I found a replacement. A new leading lady. Presenting Kitty, the incredible! Okay, Kitty, now show the boys how you can read my mind. My mind.
Kitty, will you marry me? Holy cats! Yes, yes!
Isn't she amazing?
What are you waiting for? You ladies go and put on your frillies and we'll all get married in one big clump.
George, I don't know how you managed to pull it off. 4 weddings in one day. Huh. Hey, I guess you're everybody's best man now.
I am?
Yes!
I am.
Hip hip.
Hooray! He's George, that's George, the best man, George.
I'm honored to be doing what a best man ought.
He's basking in the glory of a fight well fought. Wedding bells will ring, wedding bells will chime, wedding bells will celebrate a happy wedding time. Wedding bells will celebrate a happy wedding.
Minister, you may begin. Oh no, I forgot the minister. Who are you?
I'm Trix, the aviatrix, queen of the sky. To Rio I was wending when my engine needed mending. I'll fix my navigatrix, and then I'll fly and let you lovers tie the knot. So sorry to crash the party, folks, but we'll have this fixed in 2 shakes and then off to Rio for the carnival.
The captain of a ship came before marriage.
Yes! And a pilot is comparable to a captain.
Yes! An airplane is a kind of sheep. A sheep of the air. Some call it an air sheep.
Oh, shit! Yes!
I got it. Tricks. You can marry them on the plane and then we can all have the honeymoon in Rio.
A bride and groom in a chapel may bring a tear to the eye, but one restrain that sweet refrain. I do in the sky. When clouds are set in a meadow, the bees and daffodils sigh. But heartbeats rush when sweethearts touch. I do in the sky.
Terrible apartment with horrible wiring. Everybody just keep the show alive in your minds. Don't talk to anyone. I'll go find the fuse box. Oh no. It's the super! Everybody, stay quiet. Hi! Hello?
Your lights are out.
Yes.
Yeah, we had to shut the power off. We were replacing the breaker panel in the basement.
Yes?
So we replaced it, but when we shut the power off, aren't the breakers in the apartments tripped?
Yes.
That's what happens. It's normal.
Yes.
So I gotta reset your breakers. Now? It'll only take a second.
Okay. All right.
Because I tried calling you earlier, but there was no answer.
Oh, I've been having troubles with the phone.
Here we go! What was that?
It was just a record.
What kind of music was that?
It was just music. It was a show. You know, a musical.
You like musicals?
No, I love musicals. I go to see them all the time. It's amazing
What they can do nowadays. Did you see Miss Saigon? They landed a helicopter on stage in that one. Yeah, I've seen them all. Cats, Les Mis, Saturday Night Fever. I liked the movie better.
All right, well, goodbye. That's it. Ruined. One note away from the end of the show, and the mood is broken. I should just start the record again. No, I can't do that, can I? This is so frustrating. You have to understand, I love this show so much. I've never even seen it. See, my mom gave me this record. This was just before my father left us. Oh, he didn't leave us because of the record, although sure it didn't help matters. I know it's not a perfect show, the rabbit motif is labored, but it does what a musical is supposed to do. It takes you to another world, and it gives you a little tune to carry with you in your head for when you're feeling blue, you know? As we stumble along on life's funny journey, as we stumble along into the blue. Look here and we look there, seeking answers anywhere, never sure where to turn or what to do. Still on our way, I wanna sing still time through life's
Wedding bells will ring, wedding bells will chime.